Nebraska wrapped up their final practice here before spring break on Thursday. This is Sean Callahan for HuskerOnline.com. It was a full padded workout, but really not a lot of heavy contact. But as Mike Riley's team wrapped up their sixth practice, the head coach likes where things are at right now.
We've spent a lot of time kind of as probably the first half of practice, mostly I think that part you guys see mostly skill stuff, right? Just skill work, technique work, different parts of kind of football, just stuff that you don't take the time to do, even in fall camp. A lot of practice, like bouncing ball work for the kickoff team, whether it's a squib kick or, stuff that some guys don't ever get a look at. So all of a sudden you get some time to do that here. Spend a good tackling period, about a 10-minute tackling period every day. And then pretty simple installation on both sides of the ball up to this point so that guys can just kind of play. Not a lot of different assignments, just kind of reacting to what the other side of the ball is doing and playing some football. Pretty standard stuff, but pretty good work.
And in general, offensive coordinator Danny Langsdorf also likes the direction of where his group is at.
A lot better than this time last year. We're a lot further along. We had some bumps in the road today, but overall, just a lot further along. We've got a lot more in, are able to kind of fine-tune some things, tweak a few things here and there. So just, feel good about the progress, and the guys are responding well to just stay all the way, 2 weeks now. So pretty good start.
When you look at the quarterback play, both Riley and Langsdorf are pleased where things are at.
I think compared to 1 year ago, right now I think they're much more consistent. Passing percentages are up, interceptions are down, decision making is better, and kind of through the group. Tommy's, I think all that stuff I just said describes how he's done. Riker the same way. I think Patrick O'Brien is pretty impressive. He's kind of fit in and knows his stuff and operates pretty easily out there for a first year, should be in high school guy.
This spring has also been very beneficial for guys like true freshman Patrick O'Brien.
He really has. He's doesn't look like a freshman, especially at that position at this, only 2 weeks into it. There can be some real growing pains at that position, but I think he's picked up things well. He's throwing the ball very well, which we had hoped for. We think that he's proven us right in terms of what we saw in high school. He's doing a nice job of spreading the ball around. I think Tommy is just looking more efficient. He's taking care of the ball better. We've had some turnovers here and there, had a couple today with that second group, but overall I think we're doing a better job taking care of the ball.
Meanwhile, at wide receiver, Nebraska continues to battle some injuries this spring. Both Jordan Westerkamp and Stanley Morgan Jr. have been out, but for Westerkamp, he's used it as an opportunity to try to help other guys that are on the field.
There's so many little things and details that go into being a slot receiver, and you can teach guys the basics, but once you hit that next level, you really got to focus in and dial down. And right now, I'm just trying to help the younger guys. A guy like Zach Darlington who just switched over. Just trying to help him with the basics, just like little things here and there, little tricks, little things like that. Just help him get open more. So I've been coaching up all those guys and all the receivers, with not being able to practice.
And finally, the development of the offensive line continues to be a key point this spring.
Just kind of the execution part of it with some new guys. There's, especially up front, there's some new linemen in there trying to get that group to gel and work together. So I think just making sure we find the right five and then our depth beyond that. But, breaking in 3 new guys is it's a little bit concerning, but I think they're doing a good job. We've had a good battle in the guard positions. With Gates playing a little bit different side, being on the left side, he's working through some things, but he's had a great camp so far. But probably the offensive line depth is the biggest thing right now.
The Husker players will come back for some meetings on Friday. They'll have all of next week off for spring break and then come back for their first practice on Tuesday. Reporting with the Nebraska football team here in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.